Hello and welcome to my first recording of Star Wars Imperial Assault Skirmish. I've made two lists with deployment and command card from the core box, and my goal with this video is to improve my gameplay and analysis of the game. This is the first video of a series of videos where I play through the missions of the core box and then expanding my lists and missions as I buy more products. This is the first mission that includes in the core box of the game and is called Get to the Ship. So you can see the rebels on the right side with Luke, Gideon, Fen, Garkan, Diala and Mac. On the left side we have the Imperials with Probe Droid, Stormtrooper, Regular and Elite Stormtrooper, 2 Imperial officers and Darth Vader. The mission is get to the ship, and the tokens in the middle of the map can be activated to turn to the colored side, and you gain at the end of round 2 points per token you control. If it's turned and the colored face is faced up, you gain 4 points, otherwise you gain 2 points. And the rebels is starting to deploy first because they have initiative, and Imperials deploy on the left side. And here we go. We start with Gideon Argus. It's activating and he is telling Fen, I think. No, it's telling Mac to move 2 spaces and then move himself. I think I should have just stayed and made someone else in line of sight focused, but now the Imperial officers go, tell Darth Vader to move and move himself up. Unsure of where to move, and that's the placement. I forgot to draw the initial cards, so I'll do that now. You draw 3 cards at the start of the mission. But I don't think that's relevant in this particular game. Now I'm activating Mac. I think it's because he is the furthest and may have a shot. Yeah, he's taking a shot at Darth Vader. Darth Vader rolls 2 black dice and he blocks everything. I don't even think I have the range. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's just 5, so that's a miss. And he walks up and stands over there. Next is the second officer. Tell us Elite Stormtrooper to move, and I think it's gonna move. No, it's gonna play planning, which is draw 2 cards if it's leader. If it's not, you draw 2 cards and discard 1. And now I think it's Diala's turn, yes. She's just gonna move, stand by the door. She's a little hesitant to open the door because if the stormtroopers get to move next, they will just shoot her. The probe droid moves up, doesn't do anything. Luke's turn. Moves to the ship, stands put. He's gonna meditate. That means next round he gets 1 more activation. Now the Elite Stormtroopers are gonna activate. Gonna move into position to control the terminal, which lets you draw a card at the end of a round, and position to attack whenever the door is open. I'm debating for a while, but then I realized he has double move, so I can practically stand everywhere. Same with this guy. Right next to the door. And the stormtrooper can re-roll when they stand next to another trooper, so that's a thing to remember. Next up is Fen. It's gonna activate, and I think he's just gonna double move. Stand next to the terminal on this side. Now I'm really afraid of Darth Vader's activation, which I should be. He is brutal, and he even has an ability that is called brutal, so he might slash me to death. And Fen is quite expensive. You get 9 points for killing him, so that's a lot. Now it's the regular stormtrooper. It's gonna move up to the middle, maybe try and control some tokens of the ship, or maybe take a shot at Fen. I think taking a shot at Fen is a good move. Fen hits hard and he is quite dangerous. Now I'm counting up if I can reach the terminal as well. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I move up and I'm gonna take a shot at Fen with the regular stormtrooper. That's, yeah, range is fine, and he blocks 1 damage, gets 1 damage for 1 surge, and 2. I think he's gonna take 2. I think I'm gonna try and re-roll, but that's not possible because there's not another trooper standing next to him. So I think he's just gonna take 2. That's fine. He has 10, and with the rest of the troopers moving up, and maybe even Vader. The range is good, and the surge block does nothing, so I think it's just 4 damage. That's pretty good considering. So 4. Oh, I might have counted wrong when I played, but I think he has 7 now. And the last one just gonna double move to contest the terminal. Now Garkan's gonna go. I don't think I had a particularly good plan with the melee on the top side. I have Diala and Garkan at the top side, and I don't think I played them very well. So now I'm considering backpedaling to help. You can move pretty fast and attack. Practically we charge, there's a double move and an attack, but I decided to just stand next to the door and be ready for when it opens. But I think those two were not very well positioned. So now I'm gonna gain for the rebels 2 points, no, 4 points, because he's standing next to 2 of the tokens. And draw 1 card. movements for the Imperials, and I draw 2 cards. The rebels are now in the lead, but I don't think... Yeah, I made an error here. The last round I forgot to activate Vader, so I'm doing that now. And this is his activation of the first round. So I'm just making sure everyone has gone. And he moves up to Fen, and yeah, it's not a really good roll, but it's enough to kill him. And even though he has brutality, which makes him do 2 attacks, he can only do 1 at a time, and you can only do 1 per activation, so that's the only attack he gets, because he made a move as well. And now I draw 1 extra card because of the terminal that should be under my control at the end of the first round. So now I'm gonna activate Darth Vader. The Imperials have the initiative. I used Close the Gap to make my brawlers move 1 step at the beginning of the round. Made up 1 step. Now he's activating gaining movement points, and I'm debating if I can kill more than 1 person this activation, but it's hard because of how brutality works. So he's gonna attack Gideon, and Gideon's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's enough. He only has 5 health. So, yep, he's dead, and that's more points for the Imperials. They had 9 points for killing Fen, and then 3 points for Gideon. I'm a bit hesitant of how this works, because I think I have another card that I want to use, and I don't think I know exactly how to use it. And now I use the rest of my movement points. I don't know. I can't attack. Brutality, I need to do the 2 attacks at once, not move. Attack, move, attack. But I do play his command card, which lets you, let's see. Yes, I play the Lord of the Sith card, which lets you take another action for every figure that is killed. So I can then move back, and I think I want to play another card. I think I want to play... No, I want to use Force Choke. So instead of taking a damage of the strain, top card is discarded. I I don't know if I played that correctly or if I made a mistake or if I just broke the rules or something, but I'm not sure. Now Luke wants to activate. I think he wants to shoot something. Maybe retaliate. He has another activation, so he's first gonna activate. He has another action because of meditate, so it's gonna flip a token. I think it's gonna try and shoot Vader and move back. And he doesn't have enough movement for the saber strike, so it's just gonna do a regular attack with his blaster. I don't think I ever used the inspiring while another friendly figure within 3 spaces is attacking, it may reroll 1 die. I think I forgot it every time. It's hard to remember, as well as his inherent block. So now I'm checking line of sight. I think it's, yeah, I can see from there. I don't know if you, while counting spaces for line of sight are accuracy, if you take into account the corner in which you choose to shoot from or the figures. So the figure's closest corner. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6 range. And I think I have the range. Yeah. So I can recover 2 because I don't think that I could do very much. Yeah, I couldn't do anything else to hurt him. He has quite a lot of health and block. Now the Imperials get to go again, and the officer just moving up and telling someone to go. I think it's the droid. Right, I wanted to move up next to the door so I could activate and shoot next round, but I don't think that matters because the door will be opened this round anyway. I'll activate Mac on the rebel side. He's gonna move up and take a shot. He can have long range, but this is kind of extreme. 7 range. I could miss. There's a possibility, but it's because the minimum range you get from the blue die is 2. He has 2 inherent, and so that's 6 already, and I have 8, 9, 10 now, so he can just make the stormtrooper suffer 1 damage with the surge, or critical hit. I think I use critical hit because then 2 damage go through. Yeah, I think I made an error there. It's 1, 2, pierce 2, so he takes 2, not 3. Well, and the other effects of the critical hit is that you discard one card at random. And I placed it wrong. So the elites, which are up in the left corner by the door, are gonna go. They have pretty good shots, I think. Yep, they're gonna open the door and just try and take down Diala. They have 3 shots, 1 each, and I think 2 of them can be re-rolled. Oh, and then Diala rolled the dodge. So no damage from the first one. Second one should actually move up, because then he could re-roll. But the other takes, I think that's max damage. No, there could have been more. She has an ability that she can re-roll the defense die, so she does that, and she takes 3 damage. Because if I had moved that one up, I could have re-rolled 1, but I don't think I would have wanted that anyway. But this one now does have the possibility of a reroll, and so that's Diana. I think she's gonna use it, because otherwise she's gonna take 3 damage, but instead she takes 2. That put her at 5. I think she has 8 health, so still alive, but barely. Yep, and she's gonna go, because if I think I want to activate her, because if I don't, the droid will go next and probably kill her. So I want to move up and attack the one that has not been activated, and then move back, I think. Might just have been better to run for it, but it's payback. So she uses foresight. No, shattering blow. So I discarded 1 command card to make to remove 1 defense die from his pool, and I do quite a lot of damage. That's 1, 2, 3, pierce 3, doesn't do anything, and cleave. I think I did that wrong. There's no, I didn't use the second surge, but anyway, I got off a cleave on the stormtrooper. Yeah, look, now the probe droid is gonna go. I think he might even reach her. Yep, he does. The plan was to get rid of the probe droid so it couldn't be activated, but yeah, he has 3 dice. Now the defense die doesn't do anything, so she's gonna reroll and get a dodge. So that was very lucky. I think she might die otherwise, since she only has 3 health left. The last officer is gonna go, and he's gonna tell the stormtrooper, the regular stormtrooper, to move and move up, stand next to Darth Vader, so he can tell Darth Vader to move next time. And I think, yeah, I could, no, yeah, Garkan's gonna go. He can kill something, but Yeah, he's gonna move back and protect Diala. And yeah, he uses charge and performs an attack. And that's a good defense roll for the droid. I don't think he can do anything. He can pierce one, but no, I don't think he has to do damage to use any of his surges, and he can't do that. So that's nope. He can do one pierce and take away one block. That's 2 blocks, and just 1 damage for 2 blocks. Doesn't do anything, and he can't even focus because you need 2 damage to go through for the focus. And he doesn't have taken any damage, or he can't attack again. Now the regular stormtrooper is gonna go, and they are gonna shoot at Mac. Mac actually only have 4 health, which is very, very little. He's quite cheap. I think he only costs 4, but that's very, very poor. As you can see, I don't think I have the range. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're regular, so they can have 2 more. No, there's no surge, so I don't think that's anything. So no damage. He moves back to control the terminal, and the last one of this regular stormtrooper is gonna go. And I think I'm gonna move up first because I don't want the possibility of missing by having too little accuracy. So attack. I think I moved up 1, and that is a lot of accuracy because 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's what I need, and 1 extra damage from the surge and 2 from regular damage, and that's one remaining health for Mac. He's a sniper though. I should have played more cautiously with him, but it's quite difficult. And the stormtrooper moves back, and I think that's it for the round. Now, since Luke flipped one token, that should be 6 points, so up to 12. And yeah, the Imperials control both terminals, so draw 3. And the Rebels only control 1. No, doesn't control any terminal. So just draw the 1. So even though the Imperials have killed off 2 units, 2 good units, it's 12-12. And it's, I think, but since the Imperials have more activations, I think they're ahead by a lot. Yeah, Luke's gonna go. I think I chose Luke because I think should have started with someone else. I don't think Luke was the one to start with. But he has element of surprise, which means if you did not have the target did not have line of sight, they remove 1 dice. 1 defense die. And I think I have range. It's +2 accuracy other way. That's quite a good roll even with the 1 die. So I think that's +2 damage for 1, so 4 damage, 5 damage. So 5 of that is 3 is blocked, so 2 damage. That's not a lot for Darth Vader. He is very sturdy. And move back. I think that's it for the rebels. And I even have the luxury to activate an Imperial officer in the 3rd round. First, he's gonna stand by the terminal after he told Darth Vader to move. And I think I want to activate Mac now because he's gonna die a very horrible death soon. So activate him, shoot and run away. I need 3 accuracy for him to hit Darth Vader, and that's a terrible roll for the rebel. However, he does this, there's no damage coming through. So he will run away and stand there. I think that's where he's safest. And then back to the Imperials. Now it's Darth Vader's turn again. Move up. Kill Luke, the arch nemesis, fighting off nemesises. So Luke's gonna defend with 1 white die, and Darth Vader's gonna attack with 3 dice, red, yellow. He has Surge for Pierce 3, which all lightsaber users have. And I think I made a mistake, but yep, and Surge for +2 damage. I also forgot that he has Foresight. While defending, you may reroll 1 defense die. But I don't think that came up because he rolled too well. Now I'm debating whether I should use a card or not. I still haven't figured out how to get multiple attacks on, but yep, that's just straight up 4 damage. Surge cancel for the surge and 4 damage. Now I can actually just use, if brutality was used, he can just attack again. Luke has 10 health, so 6 left. Don't see why he shouldn't just... Alright, now I remember the inherent block. So 3 damage. And that's quite a good roll. That's 1, 2, 3... 4 damage again. Yep, I think so. And it's reduced by 1. So I think that's just 3 damage. So it's up to 6. Yep. Now I think I wanna use a card, maybe. Yeah, I think I play to the limit. But yep, after brutality I play to the limit. I think I make a mistake here because I think I get stunned, so I can't actually move over there and then use for choke. To limit is when you have made a special action, you can get another action. Oh, force lightning. You can get another action, but you get stunned after that. The force lightning I think might be a little better than force choke, but right now I think just Darth Vader wants to play with his food. I'm not sure if I could have made that move, but yep, I don't think that matters a lot. And now Garkan's gonna go try and attack the probe droid. You still haven't taken any damage, so you can only perform one attack. So just 3 damage, that's it. 3 points for the rebels. I might have missed that. Or did I? I think he wants to stay put. Now the elite stormtrooper is gonna go. I think everyone wants to shoot at Diala, and I don't think they can. One can, but then everyone is standing in the way. Yeah, she's gonna re-roll. It's better, not much better. Oh yeah, I wanted to play deflection. I just forgot it. You have to play that before, so I don't think this does anything because the range is still good, and yeah, I only need, I don't know, maybe I misplayed that as well, but she should take 1 damage or 2 damage, so that's 7 on Diala. She's just 1 away, 1 measly point away. Yeah, he moves. Okay, so the second one is gonna, I don't think, yeah, I wanna use the second one to finish her off. Just 1 point is needed. Yep, that's enough. Unless she rolls, yep, that's enough. So that's 7 points for Gryffindor, no, for the Imperials. And I think the rebels should have 3. They might gain that soon, so it should be 1915. Last one has a shot at Garkan, and he has black die. Shit, did I roll that off camera? No? Yeah, I think, and he doesn't have inherent. Yeah, he has 1 inherent block, which I think I forget. But there's 1 damage at least. Yep, I remembered. So 1 damage, but that just enabled him to attack twice in a round. But On the other hand, every figure is either dead or, except for him, or very close to. Regular Imperial officer is gonna stand by the terminal and look very handsome. And the Imperials just get to go with everything because the rebels don't have any activations left. So yeah, poor Mac. I think he has a white die. He might survive, but I don't think so. Yeah, those belong to Darth Vader, and this one as well. So yeah, and he doesn't have the reroll that Yala has, and he's toast. So that's 4 more points for the Imperials, and I think this is gonna, yeah, the second one has to go. Maybe get a shot off at Luke. So 3 range, and I think, yeah, the range is good. So that's 1 plus 1 surge. That's 2 damage. I think I forget that he has the inherent block. Or I think that's elite stormtroopers, and yeah, I think he should have 1 health left, maybe. It's really hard to remember the inherent block and the rerolls sometimes. And now it's the end of round, and I'll draw all the cards with the Imperials. And actually I gain a lot of points here, so since Darth Vader alone controls 2, 1 of which is colored or flipped, so he gets 6 points just by that. So that's, and 10 from the Luke Skywalker. Yeah, even though there's only Garkan left, the rebels try to take initiative to to activate Garkan. He can now attack twice, which might save him, but the game is practically over because there's just, the Imperials are just 1 point shy of winning, and they, at the end of round, they get to score points from the ship. So that's 1 damage, 2 damage, blocked, pierce 1, so that's 1 damage, and focus. I think that's it. 1 damage and focus, so the other attack is gonna be the same, but with focus this time. Oh, right, pierce and bleed. That's a better attack. Oop, that's enough, I think. 5. Yeah. So that's 3 points. I think I missed that as well. So there should be 18. But that doesn't really matter. So now I'm debating how can I kill Garkan. I only actually need to stand by the ship to collect the points from the end of round, but that's not fun, so I'm just gonna try and kill him. That's 2 damage going through. 1 damage because the inherent block. This one, I made a mistake putting him there after shooting. Oh right, he has 1. Doesn't matter. 1 reroll, doesn't matter. Yeah, he's gonna stay put, and 2 damage goes through. And this one is actually gonna stand there, which is really stupid because he, yeah. Because then nothing else can hit him, so I'm actually protecting Garkan from there. And even there, there's no, I have to stand next to him if I want to shoot him. The officer is gonna go and shoot. He has a blue and a yellow die. Garkan has 1 inherent block, which I keep forgetting. That doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, that's, yep. It's a miss. And I think I'm gonna activate. Yeah, now I realize my error. Because I want to activate either the regular stormtroopers or Darth Vader, but I don't think I can make it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, and I think I now realize that I only need to move to the ship and collect the points. So I like playing the stormtroopers. The elite stormtroopers are very, very good. And Darth Vader is also very good and very fun to play. Luke Skywalker and Gideon, I think, are the strongest units on the rebel side. But in this case I failed to protect Gideon, and use his focus ability for his focus ability for maximum damage output of the others. I like Diala's survivability. Her reroll at the defense die is very, very good. Actually, it makes you very likely to hit the dodge, the X-Man, but not very likely, but semi-likely. And I think that's it for this time. Thank you.